zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy. But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down, McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession, not sure. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Punching it in from a yard away. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
54, right there, 54 miles.
Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on fourth down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Sir, how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The Panthers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Newton to throw. Escaping the press. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. The Ravens going to use the... second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Brown. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Jackson now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. They've got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Check.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. That'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
54. Mike 54.
Throwing again. Jackson. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw again is Jackson. Flush to his right. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On first and 10, it's Jackson dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down again. Brian Burns. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. To throw is Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. So that's Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 388.
They fake the give. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. With it is Brown. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mario Addison in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. A Partner, a great game that we got to.
Oh, my God.